Tick-tock on a cracked green wall, dust on the frame of a hometown hall, your jacket on a rusted nail, ghost of a jukebox still telling the tale. Polaroids faded at the edge of the glass, names half scratched but the stories last. Lipstick letters on a backstage door, we aged out at nights but they're still on the floor. Time rolls on, but legends outlast the clock. Faces change but the fire keeps burning hot. When the curtains fall and the crowd walks away, the echo remember our names. Legends outlast the clock. Silver in my hair, gold in the sound. Every lost year keeps circling around. We're bigger than the days we outgrew, just a heartbeat away from the you that I knew. Legends outlast the clock. Faces change but the fire keeps burning hot. When the curtains fall and the crowd walks away, the echo remember our names. We don't fade, we don't fade. Trumpets crying like the break of dawn, drums like thunder as the reels spin on. We remain, we remain. Spotlight dim, but the pole's still strong. Legends hum in every old love song. Dust on the marquee, names in a crooked line, old bulbs barely glowing, but they still spell out shine. Cracked leather jacket hung on a rusted nail, stories in the stitching, every scar a trail. We turn the reel again, hear the film wheel spin, black and white faces burning through my skin. Time keeps moving but the legend never dim. Faded posters, but I feel them from within. Voices echo in the rafters, calling out so crowded, dance floor spinning on their own. Lipstick on a bottle, lipstick on my mind. Every chorus they were singing still hums for a rhyme. We drop the needle slow, hear that first low ring. Every crack and pop like a choir that sings. Time keeps moving, time keeps moving, time keeps stay golden, but the moments do. They live in the smoke, in the cut on the groove. Choir of old amplifiers hum beneath my feet. I can feel their hearts rising. One last chord held long. Names fade from the credits, but we still hum the song. Dust on the marquee, names in a crooked line. Red velvet seats sit empty, but they're sold out in mine. Old jacket on the back road, smells like smoke and cheap red wine. Your laugh still shakes the shadows like it's 1959. Every heartbeat projector reel in the dark, faded posters still remember every star. Legends never lean on time, they burn in the corner of your eye. Black and white ghosts in a golden frame, calling out your hidden name. Years roll by, but the echoes stay. They don't dim, they don't drift away. Legends never lean on time. Neon's been painted over, but I still see it flicker on. You tap your ring on the dashboard, keeping time to a forgotten song. wrinkles in the leather seat map the places that we've been, but your voice cuts through the static, sharp and bright as it was there. Every secret pressed like flowers in a book. Turn the pages and they stare back where you They say everything must end, but the roar of the crowd lives on in the rafters. Every cheer, every tear, every echo and chapter. We rise when we hear that old refrain again. Again, again. Curtain falls slow, but the spotlight stays on the stories we told, on those untouchable days. Just a heartbeat away, just a heartbeat soft keys, late night keys, your coat on the chair, but you're not here. Streamers on the floor, glitter in my hair, echoes of our laughter still hanging in the air. Bartenders stacking glasses, turning up the chairs. He nods toward the doorway, you're already there. Last song on the jukebox, playing to an empty room. Our footprints on the sidewalk, fading underneath the moon. Silence after the party, softer than your goodbye. I'm humming what we could have been, while the night rolls by. Neon sign goes dark, he locks the heavy door. Your perfume on my collar, like a ghost I ask for more. Street lights blurring puddles, where your heels used to click. I'm slower than your shadow, can't catch up to it. I walk past the diner, steam fogs the glass. Two strangers share a milkshake like we did last summer. Last I pressed my hand to the window, watch their smiles collide, then let the cold night take me where you're not by my side. Soft keys, fading keys, the needle lifts, and it's just me. Soft keys in the corner, glasses stacked in rows. Last laugh in the doorway, then the bar back kills the glow. Confetti on the counter, paper hats on tilted chairs, cigarettes still barely burning, curling up in quiet air. Your lipstick on a napkin, folded by the till. The mirror over bottles, catching where we used to fill. Last song on the jukebox, spinning in an empty room. Slow dance with a ghost now, shadows keeping perfect tune. Silence after everything hums just like a rhyme. Last song on the jukebox holds me one more time. Street lights blinking tired rhythm, neon letters almost fade. Your perfume in my collar outlives every toast we made. Footsteps on the wet stone echo through this little town. I trace our names in raindrops, watch the water pull them down. Moonlight on the diner sign, sugar packets, coffee steam. I stare into the window glass, see us like an old split screen. If I had one more quarter, if you turned back that door, would we change the final chorus, or just sway like before? my head. They say, kid, all things must fade. Turn it down, pack up, go home, but this backbeat's begging to stay. In my blood, in my bones. Years fall away, but the fire keeps burning. Turn the dial up, feel the floor start churning. Hands in the air, hear the wild heart say, time rolls on, but the flame won't fade. Rock and roll, rock and roll, rock and roll is a timeless flame. New suit, same worn out shoes, same 3 chords that saved my life. Lipstick stain on a midnight fuse, we light it up, we're alive tonight. Kids out front shout every word, old folks tap along and grin. Every soul in this old world finds a spark when the drums kick in. Years fall away, but the fire keeps burning. Turn the dial up, feel the floor start churning. Hands in the air, hear the wild heart say, time rolls on, but the flame won't fade. Rock and roll, rock and roll, rock and roll is a timeless flame. Hey, hey, ho, ho, we get old, but the beat says go. Hey, hey, ho, ho, heart keeps swinging like a radio. Let the clock strike 12, let the night sky roar. If there's breath in our lungs, we're coming back for more. Wow. New year coming round the bend. Clock says hurry up, my friend. But this wild heart still keeps time. Calendars falling off the wall. Another midnight siren call. They can change the number on the page, can't shut down this stage. Neon's dimming down the block, but my shoes still itch to rock. Turn that worn out amp up high, let the old sparks fly. Rock and roll never says goodbye, just turns it up and stays alive. You can count the years, let the ball drop down, but this flame keeps jumping in every town. Rock and roll never says goodbye. floorboards crack. Feel that thunder in the track. Every heartbeat kicking snare says we're still right here. As long as someone hits that string, this wildfire's gonna sing. Yeah, rock and roll never says goodbye. It just turns it up and stays alive. You can count the years, let the ball drop down, but this flame keeps jumping in every town. Rock and roll never says goodbye. It's a beat that time can make run dry. So raise that glass, then raise that sound. New Year's spinning, we stand our ground. When the countdown's done and the echoes fall, what's left burning is the rock and roll. What's left burning is the rock and roll. Yeah.
Midnight's ticking, calendar's thin as a page, but that backbeat's kicking like a lion in a cage. December wind blowing dust off the days. Neon's dim, but the jukebox still plays. Old worn leather on these shoes and this stage, but my heart's on fire like it's 17 again. The flame don't fade when the year runs out. We shake these walls with a rebel shout. Clock hands fall, but the song won't cave. Years roll on and the flame don't fade. The flame don't fade. Snow on the street, but there's sweat on my brow. Every downbeat screaming here and now. Your red dress swinging like a bell in the night. Every stomp, every shout keeps this wild thing alive. Woo! Flame don't fade when the year runs out. We shake these walls with a rebel shout. Clock hands fall, but the song won't cave. Years roll on and the flame don't fade. Turn the dial, let it howl, let it roar. Every new year we come back for more. When the countdown's over and the crowd goes home, that tiny spark still rattles these bones. The flame don't fade when the year runs out. We shake these walls with a rebel shout. Clock hands fall, but the song won't cave. Years roll on and the flame don't fade.
January rain on my windshield, coffee in a chipped up cup. You were laughing in that diner booth, saying, baby, we're coming up. I can still smell your leather jacket, hear your bangles when you sway. All those jukebox nights at the corner bar, spinning our worries away. Jukebox ends at midnight, but our song keeps rolling on. Every scratch and every crackle holds the pieces we lean on. We drove down so many old roads, chasing taillights through the blue, and I got home, sweet home, for the new year coming. Long as I'm walking with you, summer on the hood of my Chevy, bare feet on that faded chrome. Fireflies in the rear view mirror made that gravel lot feel like home. We circled back on dead-end highways, found our faces in the glass, counting stars above the drive-in screen, letting go of what had passed. We've had nights we almost folded, mornings we could barely speak, but your hand found mine on the gear shift every time the road turned steep. So here's to first day sunsets and the sky still turning bright. Here's to driving out of shadows now with the dawn in our headlights. We've had nights we almost folded, mornings we could barely speak, but your hand found mine on the gear shift every time the road turns steep. So here's the first day sunsets and the sky still turning bright. Here's to driving out of shadows now with the dawn in our headlights. Calendar curling on that diner wall, coffee cup stain and late night call. We were young, half broken, but we still dance to that worn out jukebox and second hand romance. This old year is fading in the rear view, hand. But